Hey guys, this is Ring from the Rink, and today we've got another episode of Earl Grey, the Jeep. Just want to let you know a little bit more about this Jeep now that we've driven it for about a month. Let's get right to it. This Earl Grey Rubicon has been a very well and composed vehicle. This thing is sitting way higher than my previous sedan, which was pretty low. Didn't lower, it was factory. This Earl, the more you look at it, the more it pleases your eyes. All of all the friends and people who've seen this color, they all love this color. I mean, well, I guess that's the reason we all bought it. But this color is amazing. I mean, I love the Stingray. Man, I mean, look at that color. Super awesome. Just want to touch up on a little bit of its power. We all know it's 3.6 and it's Pentastar. Some people love it, some people are not very fond of this engine. In terms of really driving, there is more than enough. So to go into a little bit more detail about this particular Rubicon, it's the base. It's got, first of all, plastic bumpers front and back. The wrap around is plastic. The most noticeable difference I feel is my old school 80s lighting on this vehicle. Or we should put it this way, we never bought another vehicle since the 90s with halogen bulb powered lighting. The wheels, actually, you could see, it's actually really cool looking in person. I mean, it's not very, very sporty looking. It's not a sports car, but the shape, it's pleasing. A lot of people like it. I like it. Not one of them. Now on this Earl, the Rubicon lettering with the red outline is really nice because it stands out. Like the contrast there is pretty strong. Of course, the red toe hook also coincides with the lettering, which is awesome. The plastic bumper, you could get steel bumpers with it, but I mean, like I said, we didn't even have any choices. That's all they had. I mean, it's either this or some other second-hand Saharas, and we didn't want any of those. I sort of did tell you on my first episode about this Earl Grey Rubicon is that we never owned a Jeep. We never owned a 4x4, a truck, nothing out of hot hatch or sedan realm. That's all I've driven. Hatches, sedans. I just want to let everybody know that the other night when it was pouring rain, I had to pick up my better half and I wanted to get to as close to her as possible. But there was a little curb, but I thought there was a little ramp, like, allowing you to, sort of go up there and pick someone up. It was really pouring, it was dark at night, and I couldn't really see totally clear. And it was a half a ramp thing. So I went up the curb and then came back down on the other side without the ramp. This thing just, like if there was no curb. It was awesome. I love the fact that these 4x4s, cars that are pretty lifted, can do that. It's convenient in northeastern North America because the snow and you get ice. The back of the vehicle, like I said, you can hear it. Rear bumper is also plastic, and this being a non-XR, there are no reinforcements for even heavier tire than this. The cool thing is, tow hook is also red, just like the front and the outline of the lettering on like the Rubicon and whatnot. What's really cool is that on these rims, like I said, these rims are pretty cool looking by themselves, but they've got Easter eggs. Like, I mean, Jeep's got these Easter egg things going on everywhere. I mean, check this out, the little Jeep on the rim, something like this really, it's pretty cool for like Jeep fans, which I am one now. So the back here is very easy to open. Most of the time I don't even lift up this window, and it's very easy to get to. I mean, grocery shopping and whatnot, like even with this down, it's easy to access. It's not a trunk, but I think it's even better than a trunk. I like how when you close doors on a Jeep, they sound like they're supposed to. That thump that you hear from closing a Jeep door, regardless which door, it's like it's awesome. It's amazing. It's like back in the 80s, 90s, where cars were still made with mostly metal, not just plastic. Another thing I like about Jeeps is the fact that they come with tinted windows. They come with tinted windows. They're pretty dark. Towards the rear, from the rear passenger back, they're all tinted pretty dark. Hey, well, thanks for watching this video of mine. If you like my video, please remember to comment, like, and share anything. My content's pretty good. Please do consider subscribing to my channel. That's about it. So, time to do some more chores. Alright, so that's it. I'll see you guys later.